but parents want to know, how in the hell does this happen a second time?
Yeah.
How does this happen a second time when you have a student get a firearm into that school? That's the central question. I guarantee you those parents out there want to know. Dia Wall is out there too. We talked to Jobin a moment ago. We talked to Cole, and Dia Wall is another one of our reporters out there trying to find out more information. But Dia, you're actually with some of the parents trying to get to their students, right?
Yeah, Jason, it's been a little heated out here off and on because it feels like deja vu, as a lot of my fellow colleagues have mentioned already. There are dozens of parents out here. I'm going to have Josh, my photographer that's working with me today, turn around and show you just the line of people who are all behind here. You have all kinds of folks who are walking a half a mile or more just to get to the police barricade in order to get some sort of information about where to get their kids. We're, again, about a half a mile away from Eagle Stadium at Wilmer-Hutchins. And so, again, you can hear tensions are flaring with these parents trying to talk to law enforcement behind them. And you can understand that they're trying to protect the scene. They're trying to protect the investigation and make sure everyone's safe. One of those parents who's here is Janet Garcia. We had a chance to connect. Her daughter, Aaliyah, is a student at Wilmer-Hutchins. And kind of take me back to that moment when you got the call.
I was at the grocery store, just, getting my groceries, getting stuff done so I could come home and make dinner. And she calls me. She's in and out because, the school. And she's like, Mom, there's a shooting. And I'm like, what's going on? It hung up. I haven't been able to reach her since then. But she sounded okay. She said she was safe. She said that they moved them to the stadium, I'm assuming, and she's safe. But, oh, my goodness, just my heart drops because we hear about this all the time. And I'm just like, oh, not my baby. Because that leaves a mark in our kids' heads. Like, it's a mental thing as much as it is for them to come to school tomorrow. Like, how are they going to face this? How are they going to, see their I just hope the school has a good counseling program or something, because these kids are going to definitely need it after this.
Now, Janet, when we first kind of started talking, your hands right now are still shaking.
Oh, yes, because I just still don't know if she's okay. Until I see my baby, like flesh, blood, like her body, I'm going to be like this. I want to make sure she's okay. She's my baby. She's my oldest. She's a very smart kid, very responsible kid. So it just hurts me.
How long have you been here? How would you describe the scene with all of these parents and families trying to get these kids out?
Look, me and my boyfriend tried to go around, and they said no. We tried to go through the elementary school. They said no. They said come down this road, and you'll be able to go see go get them. But I understand the police, and I understand they're still doing their thing. So I'm being patient. But I understand it. Like, I understand me wanting. I'm just like these parents trying to, be calm, and I want to lash out, but it's not the time. But I really hope they start giving us more information. That would be a little bit more. It would give me more peace of mind.
This has happened before here at Wilmer-Hutchins. What's your message for the school, for administrators about situations like this, and what you parents are going through out here right now?
I understand this is my daughter's first year. I moved from Fort Worth to Hutchins, and I understand their protocols. They have metal detectors. My kid was shocked when she was like, "You have to wear a clear backpack, Mom," and I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, I have to go through metal detectors every day." I just don't understand it. I don't understand it either. I'm trying to make it make sense to her. And even as a grown adult, I don't understand why this is happening. Even in the school system, why my kid has to go through school with a backpack that's clear, always having these, I just hope they have a way to help these kids get educated when it comes to gun violence. It is such a big thing, and we've been going through this, not just here in Dallas and every other state. It's happened. And this is why we're so frantic, because we've seen what it could cause. We've seen what damage it does to a community, to a city, to anywhere. So I just really hope they implement more to educate these kids. It's not the answer.
Just one more, Janet. When you see Aaliyah and she comes out after all this is over.
I am I'm gonna feel like my whole body's gonna be okay. Like right now, I just feel shaky. I don't feel like I'm okay. I feel like a little lost. But we're gonna have a moment. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a moment. Even for her, I think she's very strong-minded. But this type of situation, I don't think she understands it. I don't think she comprehends it as well. So I really hope the district does a little bit more when it comes to this type of situations. But I hope so.
Janet, thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much.
Like I mentioned to you guys earlier, man, there are probably 40 to 50 cars lining this street in front of me. Families a little bit further, not too far out of the view of our cameras. You've seen moms up here, dads, grandparents, siblings, all just trying to get access to the kids. Now, the last update we did hear from law enforcement that's kind of protecting the scene right now is that once they're able to secure whatever the scene is, make sure everything is okay at the school and at the stadium, and they can figure out which kids belong to who, these families are going to be able to show their identification and take their kids home. The other thing, though, I mentioned how far it is. No one's going to be able to drive. So all of these cars are going to be left here while concerned parents, some who have not been able to talk to their children on the phone since the shooting happened, are waiting up there. So they're going to have to walk all the way up there in hopes that they can show their identification, get their kids, and that they're at this location and not one of the other pickups. Jason, I'm telling you, the biggest concern that these folks have is clear communication, not knowing where to go, and not being able to reach their kids and find out if they're doing all right.